Okay, let's try this again. I hope people can comment this time. Let me just double check. Let me actually go into my own live just to see that this is actually going to work. Okay, now there we go. Great. Okay. Woo! Let's start again. I don't know what happened there earlier on. So, welcome to Soul of Yamaya. Welcome to my channel. Happy Friday, everybody. I'll be looking into the rest of July, which is like a week we got left, a little bit over a week. How many days we got left? Exactly a week we got left until the 1st of August. So 7 days left. Hey, Mel. Happy Leo season. Ignore Mercury retrograde. Go with the flow. I hope you all are having an amazing Friday. I will be... forgot what I wanted to say. Anyways, yeah, I'm just going to look into whatever it is that comes out for the rest of July for you all. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I can't predict free will. Nobody can do that. And we're just going to look into the energies for the rest of July. Going to start off with Aries. If you're not a member, join. If you don't have a YouTube account, or you can just watch, come on and chat. We have some lovely members here like Amel. I'm going to start kicking it off with Aries. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pop your placements in the chat. Let's have a look. So it's basically a whatever comes out reading, really, for July. What's happening? What is it Aries needs to know for the rest of July? Reverse. Somebody's running around in circles trying to find a way to speak up to you. You make somebody very happy. They want to offer you some kind of love, and they are frustrated with their life. I do feel like they're a little bit self-torturing themselves, self-sabotaging, because they're in that kind of paralyzed state. They really want you. They want you, but they don't know how to approach you. Hey, Mika. It feels like they're not really doing anything about it because they don't know what to do about it. This person could have water or air in their sign. They feel very like this, they don't feel very encouraged in a way. Feels like they just feels like a very paralyzed person who just goes in circles not knowing what to do. I do feel like they're going to snap out of it. They're going to let go of holding on to so much love for you, but also desperation, but also not knowing what. There's a lot of like confusion with this person. I don't know who this is or what happened with you and this person. There could be Leo in his chart or her chart or their chart. Doesn't feel like they're holding on to this much longer, this like paralyzed state. They want to have a chance to start over new with you. Got Taurus, Libra on the table. This person wants to have fun again in their life, and you are definitely a big part of this. This person got themselves entangled in some kind of situation that they can't get out of, whether they committed to something, they're in a, you know, family obey, not need to obey to family for what the family wants, whatever it is that's holding them back. I don't feel like they're going to let it hold them back any longer. Yeah, they got a lot of love for you here, Ace of Cups. They feel a lot for you, okay? What else is it my Aries people need to know, please? What else? Got a new beginning coming up. I mean, you could have a new promotion. You could be traveling. You could be traveling for work, a new work experience, some kind of travel. This could still happen within the next days, like an impromptu travel asking you to go places. So get ready. I'm hearing the temptations, get ready. I feel like you might have a lot of opportunities and you need to figure out what's good for you. There's going to be something coming up within the next, whenever you're seeing this, well, rest of July, timelines obviously can be a little bit delayed, but soonish, I do feel like you're going to have some opportunities in your work, in your career to really experience and look at what it is you want in your job. I also feel like you got to save money. I do feel like you're going to travel or have the opportunity to save more money, to really go for what you want. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Okay, that person that we were speaking about is just confirming it. Mental entrapment, like they're paralyzed, they don't know what to do, they're trying to get out of that headspace. There could also be something about a child involved, or they have massive childhood trauma. That's how you'll know who this person is, okay? Anything on that person? They're tired of standing. I do feel like this person is going to make a move towards you. I don't think they can no longer be in that energy. Like I said earlier on, with the strength in reverse, they don't want to hold on to this paralyzed state any longer. I do feel like they're going to snap out of it. Hey, Deb. Give me one more card for this pile. I'm also smelling roses. I'm telling you, you guys are going on a journey. You cannot make this up. When I asked about that work travel pile, you got the journey card, okay? So it's just confirming, just expect a work impromptu kind of thing. Okay. That's for my Aries people. I might start off with this pile, actually. This is a bit, let me get quicker to the point, actually. Okay, let me see. Moving on to Taurus, and I am going to set myself a timer here as well, so everybody gets the same amount. Put on your Taurus placements. If you have Taurus placements, put them in. Okay. Taurus. What can Taurus expect for the rest of July? What can Taurus expect for the rest of July, please? Listen to Aries, mental entrapment. Somebody's is mentally still trapped. So be gentle with this person. Okay. Somebody's in their head about you. They're not in a good headspace. This doesn't have to be a romance. This could be anybody. It could be family, could be a friend, could be somebody who you have to like just be nice, be kind, because you might not know what's going on with them. If it's not somebody that you speak to on a regular basis or you haven't seen in a long time, be kind to them. Also, there's something about, they want to talk about a partner. Potential partner that's at the moment they're in some kind of annoyance. I feel like these are two different energies, Taurus. Let me look into the first energy first. This person that's mentally feeling a bit trapped. Who are you? Who are you? You might know. I mean, I feel like it's somebody who doesn't really hold themselves in high regards. It's somebody who is a bit quieter, who doesn't really speak up a lot. It could be somebody in your friendship circle who tends to be very quiet. It's somebody who doesn't like to burden other people. They keep things to themselves. There's something about the tough time they're going through. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Somebody's got a heavy burden on them, on they've got a heavy burden, and I feel like they are needing some help, Taurus. So you might expect a call, or if you haven't heard from somebody in a while, maybe reach out. I had this energy before. I don't know which zodiac it was. Yeah. Somebody's not in a good place with the devil. Could be a Capricorn, but it's somebody who's been spiraling down. Let's see. So maybe have an eye out, a look out, a listen out to who this is. Now, there is somebody else in your energy. This could be a romance. I do feel like this is a romantic interest. Somebody new, Taurus. You got a new energy coming in. This could be yourself. If you're in a relationship and you're annoyed at your partner, maybe it's because of Mercury retrograde. I just feel somebody's annoyed in a relationship and they're trying to, like the other party is trying to heal things or make amends to things by offering gifts. But you got a new energy coming in. Could be a Libra with the World card. Somebody's very curious about you. I feel like you might even, commit to this person by the end of this year. But I do feel like you're going to meet them earlier. Yeah, this is a stable energy coming for you. Very playful, very, they got a lot of trumps up their sleeve. So they'll keep on surprising you. I feel like you won't even know this. Know that this person is always up for surprises. They'll do you some... They'll give you some real nice energy here. Yeah, you don't know. You do not know that they have a lot of chumps up their sleeve here. With the moon, they keep their cards close to their chest, but it's because they want to surprise you. So I think even tarot readers won't know what they're going to do next because it's unpredictable, but it's unpredictable in a good way. Hey, Theo. Anything else for Taurus, what they can expect this week? So you could expect meeting this person already and also reach out to a friend, okay? That's your general messages for the rest of July. You're going to commit to this person before the end of the year. I got a commitment card and I got death in reverse. That's the fireworks. It's going to happen before New Year. And Scorpio could even happen before October, okay? So bear that in mind, Taurus. Put yourself out there. Communicate. Talk to people. Don't hide. Okay. Gosh, where is everybody? I mean, it is a Friday, so fair enough. People are probably out and about. Okay. Next. Hey, Alexis. Next, we got Gemini. Oh, I love that, Deb. You're sitting on your couch. Great. Gemini, you got to drink more water. That's the first thing I got for you guys before I even started. Hey, Loon. Okay, Gemini. Let's start with my oracle cards first before we go to the tarot. Don't know if on the bottom of the deck that was a message for you, but we'll see if it'll come out again or not before I say something. What's important for Gemini for the rest of July? Take a step back okay, Gemini, if you're going out on dates, whether it's dating apps or anything, yes, anything, if you're planning on going on to dates, meeting people, be careful because some people pretend to be somebody they're not. Don't try to be nice. If you don't want to be nice, don't be nice. You got the best offer, but it's also the universe is asking you to take a step back. Hey, Yana. Hey, Connie. So whatever it is you decide, like if you meet new people, which I do believe some of you guys will, whether it's through introduction of friends, a birthday, an event, on the street for what it matters, be careful with who you give your phone number out to. And there might be some people who are going to try to really, really convince you to ask you out because they're frustrated and they want that little summer fling. But don't let them convince you, you know, because sometimes we don't like to say no. So just if a guy asks you out, say you're a lesbian. I don't know, but that won't stop them, will they? They'll just think it's amazing. I'm not trying to put everybody into a box, but just firmly stand your ground and say no. Okay. What else? Give me one more thing. One more thing for Gemini before we go into detail. Seduction. You're very you are, you know what? You're attracting a divine masculine. Out of all those people, there's a divine masculine energy, a soulmate. So you should go out, but expect to like have a lot of options and know which option to go for and which one to say no to. Okay. Let me see. Give me more. You know what? Let's see more into that soulmate because I do feel like with you guys learning more about tarot, spirituality, and all of that, I do feel like you'll be able to discern the good from the bad. Okay, this person that is, you'll know this, you know, the soulmate, they might come out of nowhere. I do feel like it's going to be, you're going to be a little bit afraid of taking that step because you might think it's too good to be true. But you're going to be pushed into this energy. Because there is a huge attraction between you and this soulmate. They could be younger, could have Earth in their sign, could be a Scorpio. I do feel like they're going to come in, could be a different culture, like Scandinavian, doesn't have to be that. But I do feel like they are very much a nature person. They might even have a dog. I'm not saying because this is a dog tarot, so there's a dog on every single one of these pictures. But I do feel like they are financially very stable. They have a high position in their job and they're spiritual. Like it is a divine masculine energy. Yeah, they're very stable. 10 of Pentacles here. You're just, you know what I also get? You got to go places you don't want to go in terms of taking yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, even if it's speed dating or something you normally wouldn't do, just do it, you know, because there is this soulmate hiding somewhere between those mask offers where you got to take a step away from. You do have your divine masculine who is your soulmate. Okay, so I do feel like you gotta, and they might have also gone through a recent breakup. They might have gone away from a recent breakup from somebody who was very privileged as well, just because of the Tower and the Devil just falling out. There is a huge attraction though between the two of you, because the Capricorn energy, the devil can also sometimes be very passionate, sexual, and you've got the seduction card here, Gemini. So just put yourself out there. Okay. Ah. Okay, dokie. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer. Put in your placements. I got Cancer Moon. I don't know what the rest I got, actually. No idea. Hey, Yana. Hope you guys are all good. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend. Fill the chat. Give us a shout. Hey, Sissy. Slowly but surely, everybody's coming out from hiding, I see. Okay. Oh my gosh, Loon, you have so much Cancer in you. You know what? What does Alex say? The Cancer moons are the crazy ones, but I'll take it. Okay, Sissy, you do that. Okay, Cancer. What can Cancer expect? Or what is it Cancer needs to know about for the rest of July? So the last week of July. Memories. Okay, that's one. You know what, we are all connected. You got to listen to all zodiacs, to be honest. You got a soulmate that's going through a transformation on one hand. These could also link within each other, and there's something about memories and forgiveness. So what I'm getting, before I pull the cards, I'm getting that there's something from your past coming up that you need to forgive and heal. Whether it's a memory or an actual person, there's a trigger that you need to forgive them, yourself. It will be individually for every single one of you. It will be different. On the other side, this healing and forgiveness could then lead to a transformation of a soulmate for you guys to finally align, because the energies are now balanced out and you've let go of any negative energies, and so have they. Whatever it is, there could be or could not be a link with this. Okay. Theo. Okay. Memories and forgiveness. What is this about for my Cancerians? And I also feel like you are gonna feel it quite heavily, because Cancers, you are so full of emotions. You feel it. You're the most emotional zodiac of them all. And on this card, you know what I'm drawn to again, the clouds, they're lifting. I feel like you're going to find that kind of happiness, that freedom, that once you just let go of that energy, you're no longer in resentment. But I feel like it's a heavy energy. It's something that's trying to repeat itself. It could be a behavior for what it is. You might allow that behavior because that person doesn't know any better, and you'll just forgive them for that, but you're still going to put your boundaries up. You know, whether it's a family person, they don't know better. They're just who they are based on their genetic things. And family, you know, you don't choose your family. Well, you do, but they're there for you to learn. So I do feel like it has to do with somebody might repeat a behavior, and you're just going to have to accept that they won't change. They might not change, and that's okay. But you are now moving forward. Yeah, healing your heart. Could be somebody who's done this before, and now you're just like, okay, I'm okay with that. And you can no longer trigger me. You're no longer affecting the emotions of how I feel. Your actions no longer affect me because you've moved on. So I do feel like that might be somewhat of a thing that you need to deal with. I did not put a timer on. Hey, Irene. Okay, what's going on with the soulmate? You also got some soulmate energy coming in here for the last week of July. What is this about? Oh, Fortune in reverse. What's going to trigger this transformation? Interesting. The trigger of this information, the triggering bit of this transformation is that this person is completely unhappy. 10 of Cups in reverse. They're not happy where they are. They haven't been for a long time, but there might have been something that really topped the cake. You know, the cherry on top of the cake is what I'm getting. I also felt like this person gave to a karmic connection. There was not always truths told. I feel like there was a little bit of lying. There was conflict, push and pull energy, and a lot of I know better. There was not really a taking accountability in this connection that they're in, whether this is somebody new or somebody you know, but this person is going through a transformation. How are you going to approach Cancer? Straight to the point. Straight to the point. You know what? They're going to be open about their flaws. They're going to come up and say, Cancer, I'm a mess, but that's just what I am. I hope you take me with my flaws. They're going to be authentic. Yeah, you got the Hermit here falling out for the second time. I feel like you guys are going to meet whatever happens. Either way, you guys are meant to also grow and will heal each other in a way. It doesn't feel toxic. It doesn't feel draining. There's more curiosity. I do feel like you're going to teach this person more about spirituality. Anything else here? King of Pentacles in reverse. They're not the richest. And we know you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have money, but a little bit of a stability. I feel like this person might have to start over now. Okay, so don't expect to be courtshipped on into the next best restaurant. You might just go to a hot dog stand in the beginning. But it's the company that counts, right? At the end of the day. Let me put just this. It's so hot again. Okay. Okay. Happy birthday, Leos. Where are my Leo people at? Or Leo placements? I have 0 Leo placements, I think. Let me see, co-star. And if you guys don't have the pattern app, you should definitely get it. Nope, no Leo. What can Leo expect for the rest of July? What can Leo expect for the rest of July, please? Something nice. I'm just gonna keep the suspense up for a minute. Co-star and the pattern app, Dev. Both free. Interesting. You know what I heard just now earlier on is speak out, speak up. And then I just pulled the unspoken truth. I feel like, Leo, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to words unspoken, more like actions. I do feel like you're going to have some kind of somebody showing you love. I mean, the first card was love letter. So I do declaration of love. But it's not going to be obvious in a way. Unspoken truth and love letter. But it is going to be obvious. So you might be speaking to somebody that is going to declare their love in a very hidden way, but you'll just know it. So yeah, 7 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's no longer guarding something, coming out with a secret. I'm telling you, somebody's going to speak up. I just feel like it's going to be subtle. The Tower, it's going to happen when you least expect it as well. It's just going to be like, what the hell just happened here? And I don't see, it's that kind of energy where you thought, did I just hear that right? And then the subject matter just changes as if nothing ever happened. You know, it's just going to be brushed over. But you both know that you know. Who is this? Somebody that's been holding back, that was afraid to speak up. Somebody who's now wanting to speak up. They were holding their fears back. They now know what they want. And it could be even a friend. It doesn't even have to romantic interest. On the bottom of the deck, you got 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody who might have they might have missed an opportunity when you already were in a relationship, and now they're hoping to have a chance to be with you. Did I forget the timer again? I did. On the other hand, Leo, you're going through transformation. I feel like you're doing a lot for yourself. You got self-love, transformation. I feel like this week, if you haven't already, you should really feel good, do good for yourself. Find that kind of balance, that happiness. Send yourself some flowers, you know, be really chill, just be easy. Don't feel like you've got to do anything. Have no care in this world. Talk to people, but don't talk to too many. In a sense of, how do I say this? Don't forget yourself. Focus on yourself. I do feel like there's some fish in the sea for you, but there is this one friend or this acquaintance that really likes you. Know out of the fish who is your emperor, okay? With the 7 of Cups and the Emperor, find the control of who that, I feel like it's a King of Swords. It could be an air sign here. Okay, Leo? Anything else? One more card for Leo, please. Get out of your head and pay attention to your dreams. It's a double message. It wanted to like read you upright from my spirit guide. So pay attention to your dreams, but also don't worry about a thing. Every little thing, it's gonna be all right. Good. Yes, Step. Please buy yourself some flowers. It is safe. I got it. Okay. Let's move on to Virgo. I just need to put my phone into the charger before it dies. 1 second. Ugh. Okay. You're welcome, Deb. Whew. Next, we got Virgo. Put your Virgo placements in the chat. This time I'm going to get it right. There we go. What can Virgo expect for the next 7 days, for the rest of July? What is it Virgo needs to know? You got a reunion, Virgo. You got a reunion. That's the first card. You're going to be reunited with somebody. Also, for some, this is very specific, and I'm not like a TV psychic or something, but I do feel like you might even find, like, there might be a missing person that will be found. Don't know why I'm getting it. It's like somebody being reunited with their owner. It could be even, you know, like a pet. I'm also getting it could be to do with a person. A long lost friend, even a childhood friend with the memories. This is very widespread, but some of y'all, it might be that even. Yeah, it could be a child that went missing. Child in reverse. I don't know why. I'm just getting that, okay? What is the final move about? Ooh, sacred connection, Virgo. So, Virgo, let's look into this reunion first. What's the reunion about for Virgo? Slow energy. This has been going on for a while. This is not very, it's very tense and density. Like, it's really hard to, I don't know. It's just it's a difficult energy to swim in. Could be a Leo, a reunion that's going to make you very happy. Reconciliation, reunion, a lot of love. This could be the lost. This is somebody who you really, really love, Virgo. Reuniting with a very long distance friend that you haven't seen in a while, missing person, but also like a soulmate. So take what applies to you in this case. I'm just getting like several scenarios with it. No action, why? If this is a soulmate, this person never made a choice in the past. They were very wishy-washy. They didn't really take action. They might have left you. They might have walked away because they're coming right back around. This was somebody who had to try different options. They might have had many relationships before you, might have experienced a lot of different people, but they never committed to you. Why? They're not telling me why. They might tell you why, but I also feel like they were afraid of you, the high priestess. I feel like they could sense that kind of spiritual knowledge, and I feel like they can't bullshit you. They can't lie to you. They have to be authentic. They have to be vulnerable around you, and that was something that they weren't capable of. So I do feel like this person had a little bit of a Virgo knows stuff, and I'm a bit scared. to commit because I really have to. I can't screw this up. But also the High Priestess also, they're just not telling me what this is about. They're emotional. Well, they didn't commit to you because they were emotionally immature and they didn't make a choice. It was wishy-washy. It was really wishy-washy. But I do feel like there's more to that story in terms of what it is about you, which they don't want to say. So you do have a reunion, but you also have another connection coming in, whether they are linked or not. It's a very physical connection. This is somebody you could end up being with, moving in together. Like it's I'm just hearing it's the final countdown. The card I also got is the final move. Like this could be your forever after, whoever this person is, Virgo. Who are you? Somebody you didn't pay attention to, Virgo. This is somebody who you didn't, I'm not going to say respect. Knight of Swords in reverse. You haven't, I don't know. I'm getting a feeling you don't really know this person in a sense of you haven't given them the benefit of the doubt or a chance to get to know them. You might know them on surface level, but you don't know the real them. You don't know how deep they can actually be because they don't show that, or you simply don't know this person yet. But there is communication. Yeah, there is communication coming in, like about to come in. 8 of Wands, that's fast movement. You could expect some communication this week. If you know this person, they're going to communicate. If you don't know this person, how will Virgo meet this person or know who they are? Communication. Virgo, get your asses out there. It could be that you both are attending an event. You're in a bar, you're bored, and they're gonna chat you up out of nowhere. Expect the unexpected. There is communication with the Tower and the Ace of Swords, but it's based on an event that's gonna make you both feel like, oh, I cannot. This is so boring. Let's go out and do something else. Or if you guys smoke, you're gonna meet outside at a cigarette in front of the bar, outside of the bar. There's something about them approaching you, though. I don't even think you see this person. When you see them, you might be a little bit cautious at first, but there is a physical attraction there. Okay, I can tell you that. Yeah, they're gonna speak up. Page of Swords. They're gonna communicate. They might even say some jokes. This person is like somebody who likes to banter, who's going to have a joke, who's going to make you laugh. This person is like a joker in a way. Could even be at a stand-up comedy show, whatever it is. There's something about an event that you both aren't, I don't know. Maybe they are the stand-up comedian and only the one who was great. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to stop waffling. Libra, we are halfway through. Where are my Libra people? Hey, Carmen. Hey, girl. Hey. Happy Friday. Yes, finally, somebody who's a Libra. I was like, nobody's here, but it's also Friday, to be honest. Not the best day to do reads. Oh, thank you. It was so much fun, and he's so cool. I like Mooney. Thank you for watching it. It was so long. I didn't want to speak to anybody after that because I was just chatting for 2.5 hours. It can be draining. Hey, Monette, girl. I'm good. How are you? And Connie Libras, there are my Libras. I was wondering where they went. Okay, Libra, what can you expect for the rest of July? Let's see. You got some hot physical stuff going on. You might be having some sex this week. You got the passion card, so you might get yourself some. That's one energy. What else? We're always going to look into it more. Yeah, you're going to be showered with gifts and offers. I mean, take it, Libra. Take it, go for it. What else? You know, anything can happen within a week. You never know. Journey. Okay. So, Libra, I got three things that might be pivotal for you for the rest of July. The first thing is, I think some of you guys might be confronting or dealing with your inner child. That could be something to do with, you know, the family, needing to sort out things, needing to heal some family issues. If you guys are spiritual, there's something about ancestral trauma, generational trauma, taking on something. I do feel like it's quite a little bit that you need to confront. So step by step, go easy on yourself, because I do feel like you've been like carrying a lot of burden that is not yours to carry. What is this Knight of Wands? Oh. Yeah, it's something that's not yours to carry. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is, it's not bad luck in this sense. Well, it can be, but it's karma in a way that isn't yours. Like, don't take that on. I do feel like you should address it. You should heal it. You should look into it, whether that's tapping into your Akashic records, doing a meditation, or even talking to a friend about it. You know, for whatever it is, it's something family related to childhood, to a past life wherever you were a child, whatever it is, there's something that needs to be released for you to even find more playfulness and seeing the world through the eyes of a child. You know, they're always so childlike, so wondrous, so innocent. Yeah, so that's one energy. Hey, Faye. Now, the hot. Who is this person? You got options, baby Libra. You got options, baby. So you got some people wanting to talk to you. They know exactly what they want. I feel like you really can just go out there, show yourself, and just really go for what you want. If this week you want to have some, you got it. Why? Why? Libras. I love you guys. Some of you guys might not want to go there, which is fair enough, because you've been putting all your energy into your own growth and you're waiting for that soulmate who's still a little bit asleep, by the way. But I also feel like I respect that. If you do decide to have some fun, remember to cord cut. Sexual energy is very, very strong and powerful. You don't want to carry other people's burden, or you don't want to carry their trauma. You do have a soulmate. So I do feel like some of you guys might not go there because you're waiting for a soulmate to come in. You do have somebody wanting you. Could be somebody new, could be somebody with a new energy, somebody old with a new energy. Got Libra, Taurus. Why did I say Taurus and Libra twice? This could be a fellow Libra. You also got a Leo. This is nice energy, Libra. Some of y'all, okay, moving on to the next. Some of you guys might also be traveling next week. Spontaneous, a trip. Let's hope it's not a trap. But there's also something about you going on a journey. Two of Swords. It's going to make you happy. It doesn't need to be work related. This could be an actual trip somewhere, maybe a spontaneous city trip, a day trip. There's some kind of trip you might be invited to. You know what? You never know. Tomorrow somebody could message you and say, hey, do you want to come to here and do this? could be tomorrow. It could be Sunday. Hey, Nita. Hey, Libra Prime. This is interesting, Libra. I'm not sure. There's also a lesson in this journey. If you are traveling with somebody who is a partner or you're dating somebody, you might not want to date them anymore. Or this is somebody that is a love interest. So this could apply to you or to a love interest. Libra, if you have a love interest or a person on your mind and they might travel with somebody, they will find out that who they're with ain't what they thought they wanted. You know, you'll get to know somebody once you move in with them, you'll see the real deal. So I feel like that's going to happen with the travel, that they're going to understand that this is not what I want. This could also be you by traveling. You'll understand this is not what I want, as in I don't want this person, or you're going to go on your little eat, pray, love journey where you're going to find more self-reflection, more things about what you actually, you'll find time for yourself. They just flew out. This journey might help you also rediscover your inner child. Just be very delicate about it. Delicacy. Because you are attracting harmony and you will attract a soulmate here. Okay, Libra? God, I don't know what I'm on. Was that 5 minutes? I don't even know. Scorpio! Put in your Scorpio placements, please, everybody. I don't even know. I think I'm Scorpio Pluto, I believe. Whew. Sorry. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, Scorpio. Where are my Scorpio people? Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect for the rest of July? Happy Friday. What can Scorpio expect for the rest of July? Somebody's really regretting something. I don't feel like this is you. Somebody is in deep regret about something they might have done. They might having some kind of epiphany moment. Yeah, somebody is, they're regretting they stayed in something for too long. Somebody is wanting to have more quality time with you and real quality time, okay? So this is basically the focus for you guys, Scorpio. Somebody is tired of being in a relationship or a connection. I feel like this is very much relationship. Scorpio, somebody in your, no way, Theo. Enjoy the traveling. Somebody is being very regretful because they stayed in something for too long. And it could be that you are no longer available now. You're no longer as interested as you were before. This is somebody who you have a magnetic connection with. This is a deep soul connection. They really want to spend quality time with you, like real quality time, no physical thing just yet. They just want to get to know you more on an emotional basis and not straight to the sex, which is nice. They're trying to like be better. Give me more about this. Woo. They got their heart broken, or they know they're realizing they broke your heart. There's something that they're really regretting. They're really opening up. They can see that they hurt somebody, but it was due to happen. I think this person saw how much they hurt you. I do also feel like they want to come in with an apology, like genuinely, and just really be in your bed, in your good books again. I don't even think this person expects you giving them a chance. You're coming up as the star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but they really put you into high regards. I think they are very regretful what they did, that they hurt you and that you are probably no longer interested. They're realizing a lot of stuff. I also feel like they just didn't listen to their intuition. They were very ego-led. You got the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, sometimes Virgo energy. This is somebody who didn't listen to their intuition, who was foolish, who was more focused on what looks good on paper. They want to revive this with you. With the Death in reverse, they want to make this, they want another chance. Whatever it is that they can take, they'll take it. What are your actions? Their actions are King of Cups. They want you to show them, to lead the way. I feel like they will take anything they can get. Even if it's just like an acquaintance, they'll take it. Obviously, I think they want romance, but I think they'll take anything. I do feel like they're going to have to fight for you over somebody else. Yeah. They're coming in with a big offer. Look, the Fool. They're going to take a leap of faith. They're very determined. This could very much happen in the next week because they're letting a burden go. And they're no longer holding on to bullshit. They're letting go and just being the truth, who they really are. And they are very determined. I get a huge determination here. Huge determination. This person was so burdened and now they're just ready to jump right in. They're ready to jump right in. This person, if they were scared in the beginning, they're all up for it. All up in your face, but they're going to be very respectful. They're going to start trying for a friendship. I feel like they know you won't date them straight away. Based on whatever happened, they'll take anything. This is a nice energy, but they're very regretful, okay? So don't smack them in the head when they come in. Listen to them first, Scorpio. Sagittarius, give me a shout. Where are y'all at? What's happening for the rest of July for Sagittarius, please? God, I mean, we're all connected. You guys are getting all the same messages out. Somebody's holding back. This is the person who's... they're about to lose you. They know you. I feel like you turned your back on somebody and you're going into another connection. Sagittarius, I feel like you're about to meet somebody new, and somebody is really needing to up their game, or you're gone. I feel like you've turned your back on somebody. You're ready for a new journey. And somebody is watching you. You got the holding back. They're watching you being in a magnetic connection. That's what I'm getting. So it's a little bit different. I feel like by the time you are in another soulmate connection, this person is going to come back around. Their energy is going to come back around. I'm not going to say, it's going to happen within a week. But I do feel like if you've started dating somebody new or you met somebody new, something's going to trigger this other person from the past because they can see that you genuinely detached. What's happening here? Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress in reverse. The Moon. Somebody is so crystal clear that something's coming to light in how they treated you, but also they can see that whoever they chose you over, if they chose somebody over you, they can see what a poor choice they made in love, that they settled for something less. Where they could have gold, they went for timber. No, I said timber. Hey, Blue Fields. So somebody settled for less. Somebody settled for somebody who's very entitled, who wants that kind of princess treatment, who doesn't play fair, who really is a needy energy. I feel like somebody from your past is in a codependency, a karmic codependency. They just had to repeat a lesson, really. What's this about? Yeah, they need to let go of something. The person they haven't being able to let go is you. You've always stuck around in their energy, but you are moving on. Sagittarius, I do feel like you are on your own path. Okay, so this week, if they aren't watching your social media or doing something, you should look at who watched your story, because I do feel like their name will pop up. I still see them holding back, but something's triggered them. What's triggered you? Well, it's you moving on that's triggered them. What's this new connection for Sag? You got a genuinely new, stable connection that could be your marriage, your kid. You got 4 of Wands. You got a new magnetic connection that is somebody who came in because somebody else didn't step up. The Chariot, somebody made a move on you or will make a move on you, okay? Somebody's going to come towards you. They left a lot behind. This is somebody who wants to give to you, it's a deep, deep past life connection as well. Like, this is going to be deep. This is somebody that the universe has been waiting on to put onto your path until you've moved on, until you've outgrown the past. There's somebody who you can't even imagine in your wildest dreams. Hey, Blue Field, Steph, you're also traveling. I want to travel. By the way, Sag, you could also travel. I didn't get that energy from you, but you got the journey card. I got it for the other ones, for Libra and what else this was. You got a deep soul connection coming in, Sag. You're about to meet, I won't say the love of your life, but a love of your life. I'm good, Blue Fields. How are you? They have a lot to say. They might even overshare. They're gonna truly show how they feel. They're not gonna hold back, and I feel you're not gonna be used to somebody being vulnerable and emotionally mature. This is like, what's happening? You know, you got the Queen of Cups. They genuinely have feelings for you. They are going to be chivalrous, blah blah. This is nice energy, Sagittarius. There you go. Won't settle down, but until they meet that person that will make them settle down, Deb. Okay. Next, we have Capricorn. Cappies. Capricorn. I know I'm a Capricorn stellium. Whoop. Where are my Capricorns at? Give me a shout. And do not to forget to press the like button, the love button, because all of my mods are somehow not in the house today. They're all gone. I don't know where the hell they're at. So if you could kindly press the like button when you get a moment, I would be very appreciative. You got a party coming up. I accidentally started with this deck. I won't, but you might get invited to several events. Capricorn, this could be a birthday, an event, an impromptu thing. You know, when you don't want to go out and then you just do it. When you were looking forward to sitting on that couch, watching true crime, eating your popcorn, and not being bothered by any human in this whole wide world. You know, is that when you don't want to go out and you go out, it gets really good. So, stellium is when you have more than five of the same zodiac in your placements. So if you're like Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Mercury, South Node, North Node, no, you can't do that. But when you have 5 or more of the same zodiac in your placements, blue field. Okay, Sagittarius. Am I on Sagittarius? Did I just do Capricorn? Did I already switch? Wait, I didn't do Capricorn. I just switched it. Yeah. I just don't have my timer anymore, and I'm just chatting. So give me a second, guys. Oh, more than 3. I thought it's more than 5. There you go. I learned something. More than 3 planets in a house. That's what it is. I don't even know. You know what? Maybe just, I don't know. Google it. I don't know. Listen to Mitza. I need to look it up. I don't know. Okay. Yes, Cap needs to start now. Thank you. I am not an astrologer, so don't hold me to it. Okay. Capricorn. What can Capricorn expect for the rest of July? What's happening for the rest of July? Oh, you got now. What? You mean we're all the same? You know what, Capricorn? Listen to all zodiacs. It's the same cards flying out. Make the effort. Somebody needs to make the effort to come to you, okay? So, well, they're still talking about that person. I didn't get out of that one. Okay, universe, I will tell them. Oh, I haven't seen that card in a long time. Capricorn, you have somebody they're longing for you. They miss you. They might come up with an excuse to see you. They need to see you. It's a little bit of a selfish energy. It's because something's not going well in their energy, in their surroundings. They need some Capricorn energy. You know, it feels like you're the candy, the chocolate, the Taco Bell in their life. What is this about? They've lost some kind of argument. They've been made a fool. Playing what's they want their happiness back. They realized they had to do this a few times. They had to realize that whatever they're in is not making them happy. Like it felt like it, but it's like they're in a I can't live with you and without you connection, which isn't the healthiest of it. But I also feel like they're not emotionally ready to meet you halfway. I do sense them wanting to communicate. They miss you like hell, but there's still a little bit ego in their agenda as to why they're doing this. Like if everything would be going well, they wouldn't reach out, which makes sense. But I also feel like they neglected you as a friend, even if you guys were friends. I do sense them coming into wanting to speak to you. Yeah. They're now seeing you more in the eyes of a soulmate. You know, maybe they saw you. Oh, I'm learning something. Sorry. Maybe they see you. They saw you as a friend, as a fling, not serious, a situationship, but now they're actually looking at you through different eyes. They're actually really seeing you for what you are, that kind of potential, that wifey, hubby material. also feel like they're seeing your growth. They're watching your growth. They feel trapped because they can't stop. They cannot unwatch it. You know, once you've seen it, you can't unwatch it. They'll be stuck there. They'll replay a video they saw of you, something they heard via a friend, something they saw on social media. They'll see this picture in their mind's eye over and over again. They cannot unsee that. So another thing this week, you got to pay attention to your dreams. Twin flame. Whenever I pull that card, I'm like, no, it's a roller coaster. We don't like twin flames. They're a pain in the butt because they push us. They're painful. They're triggering. Nobody wants a twin flame journey. Anyways, sad Capricorn, that's your card. Pay attention to your dreams. Also pay attention to illusions. In a way, you'll be more clear about. You're going to learn to read energy better this week. Like if you are in contact with who you think is, pay attention to your dreams. My 9 of Swords card. There you go. Please write your dreams down. Okay. Exactly. Nobody, Mika. There's some kind of messages that the universe is trying to get through to you, or that the higher self wants to get through to you. You have to pay attention. 6 of Wands, pay attention, pay attention. Don't forget. Somebody is wanting your attention. Healing the heart. You know, twin flame connections, they're not about getting together at the end of the day. People have such a misconception of twin flames. Twin flames are there to push you to your spiritual growth. It's not ideally, you can get together, but that's not the goal of twin flames. People have really run that word into, it's really made it a wrong thing than it actually is. Like, your twin flame, all of this kind of nonsense. It's a difficult, strong, spiritual, deep soul connection. Ideally, you can get together, but not many can do it because they misunderstand what the actual concept of the twin flame is. It's about you and not about you and them getting together. Anyways, I'm going to stop waffling, but maybe some people needed to hear this from me. I don't know. But it is about healing the heart, paying attention to your dreams, freeing yourself from some kind of mental entrapment. I do feel like it is for you guys. Some of you guys need to look further into that. Read about twin flame concepts. But this is not necessarily just twin flames. It's also about soulmates and soul connections, why they're there. There is a strong connection you share with somebody, and the universe is trying to like show you this is a trigger, heal it. And it could be a dream that's a nightmare for you, and you have to question why. Because somebody wants to come in with a new beginning. They're still being held back. But you got somebody coming in with a new energy. Whether this is a twin flame or a soulmate, this is somebody who is going to have a great, big, massive effect on you, and it can go very well. There is a new energy coming to you, or an old energy in a new energy. Okay? Not about, it's about choosing you. And you might have somebody new coming through this week, in a dream even. Sorry, this was a long chat about twin flames. Please don't let this card come back out. But you might have some twin flame dreams, or needing to deal with your twin flame. Ooh, blue fields. Write that down. Also, you can interpret your dreams with ChatGPT. Yes, meets the dark night of the soul is painful. Twin flames suck because they trigger you and inspire you to grow. Okay, let me read this stellium. 3 planetaries body in a house. Stellium, Scampo, Saturn in your 5th house, and let's say that house is Capricorn. There we go, Meets. I learned something. So 3 planets in one. Oh, that would be a lovely story, Mika. Story to tell your grandparents. Your grandparents. Story to tell your grandchildren. Okay. Aquarius. Do it. Deb, do it. Well, maybe pay attention to your dreams this week then, Bluefields. Okay. Aquarius placements. What is my, I don't know what my Aquarius placement is. My phone is over there charging. I'm curious if I got Aquarius for the house. Yeah, because my Capricorn meter is Mars, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune in the 9th house. Aquarius, my Aquarius is Mercury. Okay. So, Aquarius. And yes, Deb, we're all motivating you to go. Aquarius. Aquarius for the rest of July. Oh. Why is everybody traveling apart from me? Honestly, this card. But you also might be taken on a journey. Okay, it could have a different meaning to it. So let's see. Pisces better get that same thing, really. Oh, my Lord. Okay, what else for Aquarius? You will love Europe. Wife. Aquarius, you might become, oh, flip, you cannot. You guys, what did I just say? I hope that card does not fly out again. These people, journey and twin flame. What is going on today? Christ on a bike. You cannot make this up. I'm no magician with card tricks that can make the same card flip out. Honestly. They're having a laugh there. They're like, Maya's there on a Friday. Next time she won't go online on a Friday. We'll treat her a lesson not to do readings on a Friday. I was like, noted. I need to talk about this. Lordy. Okay, let's start with the fun. The fun one. You could get yourself some. They might take you on a more sensual, physical, sexual journey. Okay, so you might have some fun if you want to go out, if you want to date, you want to meet some people. They might bring you a lot of good fun that you haven't had in a, not saying in a while. If you have, but somebody who's going to really blow your mind, blow your socks off. You won't have to do a thing. No burden. No, it's just like they're going to take out all the burden of you and treat you just amazingly well. You're going to be so happy. They're going to entangle you. You're going to feel so happy. The Sun card. You're going to spread those legs. I put up parental advisory, okay? So I was able to say this. Sorry for my, you guys know I don't really speak like that, but that was my spirit guide speaking. So you guys could have some fun if you want to. Yeah, you got some competition, some healthy competition. I do feel like somebody's going to offer you something better than you actually have right now. So if you're just dating somebody or on, one night stand situationship and you're not that satisfied, you can get something better. Just saying. I don't feel like this is your person though. I feel like this is just if you want to. But remember to cord cut afterwards. What is this journey about? So this could literally be your sexual journey, Aquarius. But I also feel like there's more behind this journey. What else? Moving on, getting over somebody, starting over new. You could also, though, be literally traveling a whole new world, going to a different continent. I mean, within the next 7 days, if you think you're going to go and want to book a last minute trip, do it. I mean, I did it last year. I booked Sri Lanka in a day. I made up my mind and I just did it. So it is possible. Mine was because of a burnout, but who knows what it's for you guys, okay? So I do feel like you might go on a literal travel, again, a la Eat, Pray, Love. Could also be like your own soul journey with meditating, doing more stuff for yourself in that sense of surrendering. Learning stuff, learning new stuff and seeing things for what they are, more clarity, gaining more clarity. But also this could also be you chatting to new flirts, to some kind of one night stands, whatever it is whatever you like to do. Enjoy. Don't forget to cord cut afterwards. The universe is telling me to tell you, don't talk to them and just enjoy your own company. With some of them. But there is somebody who could actually bring you into higher levels of a certain, Okay, moving to my favorite topic. Twin flame and wife. Twin flame and wife. You could potentially marry your twin flame. And you guys know I do not say this easily. I would never say this voluntarily because it's so tough and annoying. Okay, let's go into this energy. Shall we? I do feel like there is a connection. Whether it's a twin flame or not, it's something that feels very deep, a deep soul bond that you have with somebody. You see yourself marrying this person. Like this is an image in your head you can't get out. You might have tried to detach, you tried to have moved on, but that image always comes back that you see yourself walking down the aisle or walking this person down the aisle. And I feel like there's something that your soul is telling you, this is my person. And I do feel like there's going to be an emphasis on thinking about this person, on Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody is wanting to come back around because they cannot be as happy and free with somebody else as they are with you. Like you make this person happy. Let's rephrase, you add to their happiness, and they've been very unhappy for a very long time. This person is somebody who can sit in unhappiness for I don't know how long. They'll put their hand in the meat grinder over and over again, and you're just gonna think to yourself, why are you not going? But I also feel like this person is wanting to come towards you. They might even have to have, they're going to have some heavy conflict with the energy surrounding them in order to come towards you. Like it could be even somebody whose parents, whose girlfriend, boyfriend is very controlling. I do feel like this person will have a hard time coming towards you, but I do feel like they'll do it. They'll take a leap of faith and they'll confront whatever they need to confront in order to come towards you. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands, somebody taking action with the Fool upright. Somebody wants to take action and wants you to take the lead. I mean, this dog, it's like, will you take me for a walk? I'll take that dog every day, any day, for a walk. I mean, come on. Do it, Deb. What else? How will Aquarius react to this? You're going to be happy. You're going to be in your head about it because you need to choose what you want. Whether you want to go back to that person or not. You not necessarily need to be in a relationship though here, Aquarius. I see you very happy in your own peace. You don't need this person. You'll take them, but you don't need them. And I feel like the moment they come in, you are already happy and they might not meet that level that you want them to be at anymore. Even though, yes, it can be your twin flame, but maybe they're still not on the same energetic level because they could still be in that connection. Doesn't mean that they've left that all behind. I just see them reaching out. They're reaching out, but yeah, that's what I said. I feel like they're emotionally still on a standstill. They haven't approached their King of Cups energy yet. With the King of Cups, I mean, this is interesting. I read this differently. No, I read this correctly. This is they're resting. They're resting on their emotions. They're not activating their heart. I feel like they're going to come in because they miss you. They feel left out, but they're emotionally not there yet. So, hey, Kickboxy. No, Kichoxy. Why did I'm so sorry I read kickboxing. Kichoxy. You can always lie about your age. And if they dare to insult you and say you look older, nobody would ever say that, Deb, either. Okay. The last people. Pisces. You are so old how old you feel. You are only so old as, you know what I'm trying to say. I forgot the saying. Age is no number? No, I forgot. Yes, Pisces placements, please. Oh, that is so much easier how you're doing it, meets it with the North Node and the South Node. I always type it out. Hey, nobody. Thanks, Fia. You are only as old as you feel. That's exactly what it is. Age is just a number. Exactly those things. Everybody listen to Fia. Oh, Pisces gang in the house. Okay. Pisces. Universe, do not give me the twin flame card, please. Go easy on Pisces. Give them the journey card, and I'm being completely objective and neutral. I'm not influencing this at all. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, Pisces. Exactly, Deb. Exactly. Okay, this one. Pisces. You got a journey. You got a timeline. Self-love journey. Okay, not the climax journey, but you got a self-love journey. At least you got a journey here. This journey card, honest to God, annoyance. Why? Growth. Oh, Pisces, I feel you. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What's the hidden truth? There we go. Now it's the gossip coming out. What is this? Now we're talking. Ooh. Okay. These are too many cards. Okay, interesting. I don't know what this is about. Pisces. The first bit is a bit, I mean, it's all okay. Pisces. Next, the rest of July is going to be all about your spiritual growth. You guys are Pisces. I know. I live in London. I live right next to the Eurostar. Actually, 5 minutes from here is the Eurostar, Mika. Pisces. The rest of July is all going to be spiritual growth for you. It's a journey about self-love, about growth. You're going to be a bit annoyed because you have to still do some more healing. I feel like you're going to be annoyed at your spirit guides, at your ancestors, but you're being protected, okay? Universe is protecting you because you're still needing to learn some things about yourself and grow. But I do feel like there's a sense of give me a break. I feel like a lot of you Pisces have been healing a lot. I do feel like some of you Pisces are meant to heal other people, to become energy healers, to become blah, 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 blah. And I can say that because I am a Pisces and I'm tired of sometimes healing myself, my ancestral trauma, generational trauma, all the traumas in the whole wide world that I didn't even know existed that I have to heal, that my flippant ancestral lines messed up with. I'm like, you guys, why did you do this? I mean, really, you couldn't have solved this. Anyways, you might be a little bit annoyed. I do, Deb. Yes, I live in London. Yeah, so it's a lot about spiritual journey for you. Letting go of stuff that isn't yours to carry. I read this as 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is something else. Yeah, just letting go of triggers and also people that are controlling. You are healing. You're healing some kind of karma. Also, this healing, Pisces, is going to lead you to find more financial stability, more options in your work, your material world, your career, okay? So it's a lot about spiritual stuff. Then we have a little timeline that you should know about because this rest of July isn't going to be as exciting for you as it for other people. Fall. Come fall, there's the hidden truth, a storm ahead, and some kind of transformation. There's going to be some harmony between you and a potential soulmate, a King of Wands, somebody who really wants to be with you, who's going to put everything into this connection with you. You know who this person is. You might have manifested this person. This is you, Pisces. You already know something's going to happen because I'm telling you right now. Me, a Pisces, I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to say, oh, yeah, Maya told me that in the Pisces reading, this is going to happen in fall. It's going to happen. Something's about to, like, I'm hearing this girl is on fire. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's no longer investing in something that's been pushing their ego. They're letting go of something that's been hard work. I don't feel like this is you. What's the hidden truth? Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody was unfaithful gave to unfaithful energies wasn't the real deal. They thought it was their happiness and they weren't chosen. Okay, so a soulmate, a potential soulmate for you, Pisces, is learning it the hard way, is what I'm hearing. They're getting their heart broken. Also, oh, this card, okay. Come that, you're going to have some decisions and choices to make. I just saw these two cards on the side of my table, on my chair. Anything else fall out? Now, this is somebody going through a transformation. And I do feel like you're going to have to make a choice. Somebody has not had to heal their heart. They haven't been chosen. This is somebody you can commit to be in a long-term relationship with, marry, have kids, whatever you want. I feel like come that time, you're going to have to make a choice here, okay? Pisces, let me pull one more card for this, seeing as we only have the you're very much, this person has gone through a lot of shadow work. They are going to make the effort. You just have to take a step back and analyze it. It is romance, true love. We got winter and divine timing. This person is worth the wait. It feels like a whole movie, like a drama, like a fairy tale. Like this only happens in movies, Pisces. I feel like this is going to happen in real life. Get ready for the drama. Hidden truth and storm ahead, okay? This feels like a twin flame connection. I can tell you that. Even the card didn't fall out. I feel like it feels like that. It could be. You got the Emperor card fall out. Yes, Mitza, absolutely. We are all very tired. And Deb, if you're in London, let me know. Okay, everybody do you guys, you know what? Let's do an all sign. All sign, their sign. Their actions for the rest of July. Their actions for the rest of July. If you're dealing with an Aries, I don't feel like they are going to reach out. I feel like they're going in and out. They're not making a decisive, they're not being decisive. I don't see any communication in terms of actions, okay? So, and it's just 7 days, so it's fine. If you are, thank you, nobody. It's been a long week. I feel very chill, but I do also had a long week. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they might invite you to a party, but it might drain you. It might be a lot for you, like a lot of people, a lot of energies, a concert, a celebration, a birthday. But I do see a Taurus wants to invite you somewhere, take you out. It's just going to be very crowded. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there's gonna be some banter. They might try to push your buttons, push your buttons in a playful way, but they just need to make sure they don't overstep a boundary. It feels like they just want to come out and play, is what I'm hearing, but they might take it a step too far. It's a playful energy, but it's like when dogs play and then they suddenly get a little bit too aggressive. It's like, well, okay, that went a bit too far. Like making a joke that went a bit too far. Not everyone needs to be romantic, okay? It can be whoever. It could be a friend. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're going to come in. They want to move towards you, and it's going to be in a big style. Like they may want to make a big gesture, okay? Oh, damn. They want to make a big gesture if you're dealing with a Cancer. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're not in control and they're not going to make a decision. Like they go in and out. If they come in, it's going to be very imbalanced, like something that isn't unhealed. They're going to come forward in an unhealed version if they decide to do something. Just bear that in mind. You're dealing with a Virgo. They're also the same as Leo. Going to take some foolish risks that might turn out badly, also an unhealed version. You're dealing with a Libra, they're asleep, but they're very attracted to you. They might come up towards you in a sexual way, but they're not awake to the deep spiritual connection yet, okay? But I do feel like they want to commit to you. Their soul wants to commit, but they're not awake yet. They're very sexually attracted to you, though. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you make them happy and they want to commit to you. They might want to ask you out. They might want to get to know you better. So if you meet a Scorpio, they might want you for the long run. If you're dealing with a Sag, they're going to treat you like a friend, but they won't see more. They won't see romance. And I do feel like this is a romantic interest who hasn't yet seen you from a different perspective just yet, because maybe of where they're at or how they are energetically. They're still seeing you as somebody who has very stable, but I don't see them coming in with a commitment. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they might do some, oh yeah, okay, well, thanks, universe. They're gonna come in, they're gonna show a side of themselves that you might feel a little bit the ick. So you might feel a little, there's a side of this person that you haven't really seen, that you're now seeing from a different light, that you might not like them being overly jealous or overly triggered. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's a side that you'll see that you're not too pleased with. If you're dealing with what was I just on? Scorpio. No, what is I on? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Next is Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're not stable. They're thinking much of themselves. They're just thinking of themselves. They want some fun. They want some action. I do feel like they might talk to you. I do feel communication, but it's very flirtatious. It's very ego. It's very, I want to talk to so-and-so because they make me feel great. I love this energy exchange, but it's also a bit of validation that they need if you're dealing with an Aquarius. You're dealing with a Pisces. They love you and they want to get out of their head and talk to you. You got the Lovers. They're very loyal to you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to be with you and they want to stop. I do feel like they want to come in with a peace offering is what I'm hearing. There you go, Deb. Go for it. Go for it. You should definitely do that. Please sign up. Thank you, Mika, for being here all the way. Oh my gosh, 1 hour 45. Yeah, I need to put my timer on next time. This felt long. Thank you everybody for being here. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna be back probably Sunday with we'll see what I'm gonna do. And go for it, Deb. Thanks, Mita, for the education on the stellium. Hey, Shalita. I'm just finishing up, my darling. Timestamps will come in a bit. Just give me a second. Do I have any personal what? FK. Do I have a personal? Do you have a personal? Thank you, Theo. Personal readings, mini readings. I'm not readings on my site. Yes. I got 30 minutes unlimited questions, 45 minutes unlimited questions, 2-question pre-recording. I need to actually look at my time slots. I don't know if I've opened any up. I am around this weekend, though. I am Shalita. Weirdly enough, my weekend is free. If you want one, just email me. Because on my website, I think you can only do it 3 days in advance to give me a minute to look at it. But if you want one earlier, like tomorrow or Sunday, let me know. I'm gonna actually, I need to look at it. Okay. Well, if you want to do one tomorrow or Sunday, I can book it in manually. Just email me because you won't be able to do it tomorrow or to Monday, Sunday with my settings. I need to open up more slots because I normally need 3 days in advance because of my other job. Hopefully at some point I can just do this. Oh, FK, we were just, Pisces is all about healing. And then we were having a rant on twin flames. Oh, the usual stuff. Yeah. So you're welcome, I am Shalita. Okay. Yeah, okay. I am. Oh, there's still 16 people in this room. So I am going to do another read tomorrow or Sunday. I actually, you know what? I'm going to do a poll on what people want to do. I haven't done that in a while. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to end this stream and order myself some food because I'm hungry. And I will speak to you all later. And thanks still for jumping on, FK. Yeah, Zodiac Mystery. I'll do that. You are right. But for that to happen, I just need some of my mods to be in there because the time stamping is hell. Okay, my darlings. I will do that. I will do that, FK. I'll put up some topics. I'll do that now. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll do that then. If you're there, I will do it. I haven't done a mystery read in a long time. Let's go for it. Okay, guys, I will put up the topics. Make sure to vote. Have a good rest. And I will speak to you tomorrow or Sunday if you guys are around. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.